Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into a topic that can be a little tricky for everyone, especially when you're learning a new language: small talk, specifically for dating. If you've ever felt nervous about what to say on a first date or how to keep a conversation going, you're in the right place. We're going to give you 10 essential phrases and tips that will help you feel more confident and make a great impression. Mastering small talk isn't about memorizing lines. It's about connecting with another person. And the best way to build that confidence is through practice. So let's get started and turn those awkward silences into meaningful conversations. First up, let's talk about how to start a conversation. You want to avoid simple yes or no questions. Instead, use open-ended questions that invite the other person to share more about themselves. A great one to begin with is, "So what's your story?" It's a playful and interesting way to ask about their background, what they do, and what they're passionate about, all in one go. It's much more engaging than just asking, "What do you do for work?" It opens the door for them to talk about their job, their hobbies, or even where they grew up. This simple question shows you're genuinely interested in getting to know them as a person, not just checking boxes. Another fantastic opener is, "What's been the highlight of your week so far?" This is a positive and lighthearted question that gets the conversation started on a good note. It avoids the boring "How was your day?" and encourage them to share a recent positive experience. Maybe they tried a new restaurant, finished a big project at work, or just enjoyed a sunny afternoon. Whatever their answer, it gives you a natural topic to discuss further. You can ask follow-up questions about their experience, which shows you're paying attention and are interested in what they have to say. It's a simple trick to create a positive vibe right from the start. Now, let's move on to keeping the conversation flowing. Once you've broken the ice, you want to find common ground. A great phrase for this is, "That's so interesting. What got you into that?" Whether they're talking about their hobby, their job, or recent trip, this question shows you're actively listening and want to know more. It encourages them to tell a story and reveal more about their passions. People love talking about what they're interested in, and this question gives them the perfect opportunity. It's a powerful tool for turning a simple fact about someone into a deeper, more engaging conversation. Compliments are a wonderful way to make someone feel good and break the ice, but they need to be genuine. Instead of a generic "you look nice," try something more specific and personal. A great example is, "I love the way you talk about their passion." You're clearly really passionate about it. This type of compliment goes beyond physical appearance and shows you paying attention to their personality and what truly excites them. It acknowledges their enthusiasm and makes them feel seen and appreciated for who they are. It is a sophisticated way to show your admiration and can lead to a much more meaningful connection. To keep the conversation balanced, it's important to share a little about yourself too. A great way to do this is by connecting their experience to your own. You could say, "That reminds me of a time when I..." This phrase helps build rapport and shows that you can relate to what they're saying. For example, if they talk about a recent trip, you could share a brief story about one of your own travel adventures. The key is to keep it concise and then turn the focus back to them. It's not about one-upping their story, but about creating a shared experience and finding common interests. Active listening is a superpower in dating. It's about more than just hearing the words. It's about understanding the meaning behind them. A great phrase to show you're actively listening is, "So, if I'm hearing you correctly, you feel," or "It sounds like that was a really adjective experience for you." This technique, called reflective listening, shows that you're truly trying to understand their perspective and feelings. It validates their experience and makes them feel heard. This can build a deep sense of connection and trust, which is incredibly important in any new relationship. It shows you care about their inner world, not just the surface-level facts. Let's talk about body language. Nonverbal cues are just as important as the words you say. Pay attention to their posture, eye contact, and gestures. Are they leaning in, smiling, and making eye contact? These are great signs. If you notice positive body language, you can acknowledge the good vibe with a phrase like, "I'm really enjoying this conversation." It's a simple, direct way to affirm the connection you're both feeling. It also takes the pressure off and makes the other person feel more relaxed and appreciated. Acknowledging the positive energy in the moment can make the whole experience more enjoyable for both of you. As the conversation progresses, you might want to ask something a bit more fun and imaginative. A fantastic question is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? This is a classic for a reason. It's lighthearted, creative, and tells you a lot about a person's personality and values. Do they want to fly to be free and explore? Or be invisible to observe things quietly? Their answer can spark a fun and imaginative discussion, moving away from the standard interview-style questions and into a more playful and memorable territory. It's a great way to see their creative side. Nearing the end of the date, you want to leave things on a high note and make your intentions clear if you're interested. Avoid a vague, "let's do this again sometime." Instead, be specific and confident. A great phrase is, "I've had a really great time with you tonight. I'd love to see you again." Are you free to suggest a specific activity next week? For example, "Are you free to grab a coffee next Tuesday?" This shows clear interest and initiative. It's confident, direct, and makes it easy for them to say yes. It takes the guesswork out of the equation and sets you up for a second date. Finally, let's wrap up our 10 key points with the final phrase. Whether or not you plan a second date, it's always important to end the conversation gracefully. Our 10th phrase is a simple but effective closing. "It was really great getting to know you." This is a polite and positive way to end the interaction regardless of the outcome. It values the time you spent together and leaves a good final impression. It's respectful and closes the loop on your conversation. So, to recap, start with open-ended questions, use genuine compliments, practice active listening, pay attention to body language, and always end on a positive note. Practice these tips, and you'll navigate your next date with confidence and charm. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more English learning tips.